Today we're going to be looking at how to solve trig equations at achieved level. So at achieved level you only have to give answer, and so you can just use your graphics calculator. So a question you might get is something like this one, where you've got 3 sine bracket x minus pi equal to -1, and we have to give all answers between 0 and 2 pi. So in our graphics calculator we want to make sure that the angle is in radian mode, and to change that I'll just show you how to do that. So you go into your run screen, shift, and then click setup. Shift and setup, and here at angle it must be radian. So if it's not, you press radian and change it to radians. So now going back to our main screen, so we're going to use the graph mode to find our solutions. So let's go into the graph mode, and what we are doing is drawing the left hand side as one function and the right hand side as another function, and we're finding the intersection point of those two functions. So as I just said, the left hand side, 3 sine bracket x minus pi, is one function and -1 is our other function. So in the first one I'm going to enter in 3 sine x minus pi. So 3 sine bracket x is this button here, minus pi. Okay, and then enter. My second function is -1, which is the right hand side. Enter. Now let's draw these functions. Okay, now you won't always find that your view window is the way you want it to be. You will need to change things. So to change it, you have to press Shift, View Window. Your x minimum is going to be whatever is your lowest value in the domain, and your x maximum is going to be whatever the maximum of your domain is. So my x minimum is 0 and my x max is 2 pi. So you can enter in 2 pi and it will change it into decimal equivalent. And your y min and maximum, you really want to just see the graph, and so based on what your function is, you will have to adjust them. So in this function, I have 3 sine x minus pi. The maximum value is 3 and the minimum is -3. So I've adjusted the y minimum to be a little below -3 and the y maximum to be a little bit above 3 to give me a good view of the function. Now I'm going to draw them again, and as I said before, we're finding the intersection point. So I'm going to press Shift, G-solve. Okay, and then I'm trying to find the intersection point, so I'm going to press F5. Okay, and my first solution is x equal to 0.3398, so it goes on. I'm going to round it to 2 decimal places. Oops. And we're going to find our second solution by pressing the arrow mark to the right. So I get 2.8. Now if I press the arrow mark to the right again, it doesn't move anymore because there aren't any more solutions within this domain. So I'm just going to write down the 2.8. And we are done.